Hey guys, welcome back to the Harry Potter and Chamber Secrets on the PlayStation 2 Let's Play. I believe this is part 10, and in this part we're doing another night mission. And now we're just returning the missed object, which is the merit badge. We got a wizard card and also house points for Gryffindor. That is great. We now have 25 wizard cards. Let's check what's the next item. A telescope dropped from the astronomy tower is on the rooftops. But now we're going to do a night mission, which I've been looking forward to.
I think it might be a good idea to go to the library and find a copy of Hogwarts: A History.
Why do you want it?
So we can find out about the legend of the Chamber of Secrets, of course.
Of course. I suppose you want me to sneak out to the library again.
Could you? Oh, thanks, Harry. The only thing is, you'll need to get into the restricted section this time. Go down to the second floor and into the library reading room. Sneak through there and you'll see a door with the golden arch. Go through this door and into the reading room annex. At the end of the annex there's a portrait that will let you into the restricted section. The password is bibliophile.
Right. Second floor, reading room, through door with golden arch and into annex. Through portrait. Got it.
Thanks, Harry. And watch out for the prefects.
Yes, the prefects. So, everybody, this night mission is all about finding and getting the book Hogwarts: A History, because we need to find out more about the Chamber Secrets, according to Hermione Granger. So, in this game, Harry is Hermione's servant. He does all her errands. He keeps running around and doing her errands. So we need to go to the library and find the book Hogwarts: A History. Now, the book Hogwarts: A History is located in the restricted section of the library. So what you have to do is to go into the reading room and then into the annex, and then we will come to the restricted section. Now, this is actually might be my favorite night mission of the game. I think it is. And the reason for that is because I love the library. And in this night mission, we can search and explore the rest of the library, because we've only been in a very small part of the library, and now we're going to go into the bigger part of the library, which I've been really looking forward to because I do love books. So it seemed like I was going to get caught here, but I didn't for some reason. They did see me, but I managed to get away for some reason. I don't know how I did that. Go through the golden door, which goes into the library annex. Now there will be a very big sneaking part right here. And many people find this sneaking part very difficult. And you can see there's a cut right here, and that's because I failed so many times. Some of the times that I do this, I don't fail, but then other times when I do it, I fail like many times. And this was one of those times where I failed like a lot. And that did actually see me, but I managed to run away. So go up to the end here. There's a portrait here, a very beautiful portrait. Password is bibliophile. And then we can go through and into the restricted section, which is the best part of the Hogwarts library. It's just awesome. It looks so great, and it's filled with books, like piles upon piles of books. And I just really love it. So here we come out of the crawl space. Now this room is really beautiful. As you can see, it's very tall, and there's many books in here. And what you do, you can also search the bookcases for beans. What you're supposed to do is to use the ladders to get up. Now, I actually forgot to edit this part out for some reason. I don't know how I forgot, because it was very annoying and I got really annoyed, but I kept falling down when I was in here. You'll see that in a little bit. So I will like fall down like 2 or 3 times, and then I will have to climb back up, which is very annoying, and I actually got a bit embarrassed, but I thought I would remember to edit it, but I didn't. As you can see right here, I fell down, and I did that like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I know, it's very embarrassing. So let's go up for the second time and see if it goes a bit better this time, but I actually don't think it will go better, if I remember correctly, that is. I think it goes horribly wrong. Let's see if it goes horribly wrong or if I manage to not fall off. This is exciting. So I fell down again. That was actually quite funny. I find that, at least find that funny. I didn't find it funny at the time when I was recording. I was actually getting quite angry and like swearing and cussing, but it's quite funny to look back at it. Now, the top of, as I said, this room is very beautiful, and the top is very beautiful as well, because there's glass up there and you can see the sky, and it's just very gorgeous, and I really love this. I want this library. I really do want it. I wish Hogwarts was my house or something like that, or at least that I could go to school at Hogwarts. I would love that. But unfortunately, I don't go to this school, and I go to a much worse school. And oh my god, falling down. But yeah, I'm going to keep the entire night mission in this video, and that's why this video is quite long. This video is 30 minutes long. Hopefully you guys will be able to watch it and not get bored and exit the video or whatever. Hopefully you'll be able to watch it. So the entire night mission is in this video, 30 minutes. Even though I did cut my fails out, it's still 30 minutes. But it's a good night mission though, and there's quite a few interesting things happening. So hopefully it won't be too boring for you guys. At least that's what I'm hoping. Can you please stop doing that? It's quite annoying. And then we come up here. Now, something that's quite interesting to mention is that the library in this game, Chamber of Secrets on the PlayStation 2, and also the library in Philosopher's Stone on PlayStation 2 is exactly the same. But that's because these two games, are exactly the same. They are very, very similar. It's like the same game almost. So that's quite interesting. Now this part of the library is very beautiful. It looks gorgeous. It really does. I love being here. So just go over here and you can see that there's some slime there. We need a new spell for that called Scourge, which we will be getting soon. And you might remember that the chest, which has the big Birdie Pot Every Flavor Bean bag, carrier bag in it, that chest is guarded by slime, which we need the spell Scourge to open. So we can now get a bigger beanbag in this video once we go back there and open the chest with Scourge. And here comes Hedwig, because she has some things to do for us. You can pause the video and read that if you want to. It's just talking about Hogwarts. It's talking about the book. What's it called again? At least it's talking about the book. And Hedwig just dropped the ladder. She loves dropping ladders. That owl, she really does love it. So let's go over to the ladder and climb up there, because that's the way we need to go to get where we need to go. Yep. So yeah. climbing up. And don't go this way. You're supposed to go the other way. Right over here, because you need to jump on top of all of the bookcases, which I actually, for some reason, find quite enjoyable to walk on top of the bookcases. In the game Prisoner of Azkaban on the PC, you actually come across a staircase which is made out of bookcases, and I love that. I love climbing that staircase. It's great. So over here is the spell book for Scourge. Let's collect it.
This is it! Hogwarts a history! Now all I need to do is get back to Hermione.
There we go. We now... Oh, I was wrong. This is Hogwarts history. Oh, that's embarrassing. So we just got Hogwarts Library, which is located at the top of that bookcase. The reason why I said we're going to get Scourge now is because we're going to get it like now. We're going to find the spell book now, because those books are so close. So this isn't really a boss battle, but it kind of is like a small battle. It's a bookcase, and you need to... You're not going to kill it or destroy it, you're just going to knock it over. So keep shooting Flipendo at it, like I'm doing right now, and you want to get it to the edge, the end, and then it will fall over basically, and that's what we need to do. So it will now fall over like that, and now we can use this to move it along, because we're going to get the Scourge spellbook now. Of course. Which you can probably see, it's at the edge right there, but what you have to do... I hate this part of the night mission, by the way. This is like the worst part of the night mission. It's so annoying. So you need to go over here, and you can probably see that there's a cut coming up soon. And that's because I failed many times. So when you come up here... oh my god, I forgot to make a cut here. There's a cut later on, but what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump from each of these bookcases over to the spellbook. But the thing is, you have to flipendo these books to get them away, and also Harry is awful at jumping, and he will sometimes miss the object, the bookcase, or sometimes he won't grab hold of the bookcase. Like, he doesn't do it there. You just saw it there, I just jumped for it, and it didn't grab onto it. And also there's these ghosts right here, and they will keep charging at you and try to attack you. And they're super annoying, and the whole thing is just very annoying. And they also take your beans. And I lost many beans, and I actually fell off these bookcases so many times. It's not even funny how many times I fell off. But I did cut to the end right now, where I actually managed to do it. So you didn't have to watch all of my fails, because that's quite boring to watch. And sorry if you can hear some background noise, that's actually the fridge making noise, yeah. And here is finally the Scourge spellbook.
The Scourge spellbook.
So let's put it on circle, because we don't really need Defendo right now, but we do need Expelliarmus, because we're going to enter a duel. So this is what the Scourge spell does. It will remove a slime, like so. And actually the Scourge spell is in the PC version of this game as well, of Chamber Secrets, and I've actually done a walkthrough of Chamber Secrets on the PC, which you can go and watch here on my channel, because I've done it, and it's a great game. I love that game. I have many memories of it. It's very nostalgic to actually watch Let's Plays of that game. I haven't played it in like many years, but I sometimes actually watch over my videos again for some videos that I find, for some games that I find nostalgic. And that's one of them, because I have so many good memories of that game. I remember actually a male friend gave me that game. He was actually quite cute now that I think of it. He gave me that game and I forgot to return it. Yeah.
What's he doing in here? Looking for some fresh victims? Or is he running an errand for that mudblood Granger? Whatever it is, Crabbe, I think it's time to teach him a lesson.
So Draco Malfoy and Crabbe and Goyle are here and they're going to challenge us to a duel. Well, Crabbe and Goyle will challenge us to a duel. We're not going to duel Malfoy, but we are going to duel both Crabbe and Goyle. And you probably saw that there was a door right there with 4 wooden planks things on them. What we need to do is that we need to open the door. So you need to go into 4 of these rooms and find a pressure pad that you need to press. This one right there. Each time you have pressed in 2 of these pads, either Crabbe and Goyle will show up. Like they're doing now, that is Crabbe, and we're going to have to duel Crabbe. Yes, so we have to do that. But that's completely fine because he's not too difficult. He's more difficult than Malfoy though, Draco, because actually Draco is quite easy. But these ones are harder because you now have 9 lives and not 6 like in the Defense Against Dark Arts clause. So yeah. But it's the same principle, it's the same way to do it. And you can do the trick that I do if you want to. Using Expelliarmus to knock the spell back, and then while he's busy you can cast a Vipendo spell at him, and that will make him lose health no matter what happens. So that's a good trick to use if you're having problems. I do it anyways because it makes the duels much quicker to do. Because I find these duels quite boring, so that's why I'm doing it, because I don't really want to be standing around for ages having a duel, which you would have done if you had not used Vipendo and you would only use Expelliarmus to do it the proper way, you know. So we cheat a little bit. And that's the end of Crabbe. So that was Crabbe, and now Goyle will come for us. But first we need to go into these and press more pads. Just so we can open the door. Yeah. So go in here and press the pressure pad. And that will open up the 3rd one. We only have 1 more to open now. And oh my god, this is so annoying. Like, I'm trying to send a text message. I know that's bad to do in a video, but I need to send it because I need some information. But I can't send it. But I have to send it because I need some information. And I need that information, I really do. So I need to send this text message. But I can't send it, and it's so annoying. Like, oh my god. I'm getting really annoyed. It's very annoying. But I sent it on Messenger as well, so she has seen it. So let's now duel Goyle. It's exactly the same. Like Crabbe is not like either Crabbe and Goyle are like the better ones. They're actually the same at difficulty level. So yeah, it's the same thing. We still have 9 lives and he's actually leading right now with 2 points. Wipe him out? No, let's not get wiped out. Let's win. That's what I want to do. Okay. And what I was saying about this Chamber Secrets on the PC, and that I actually got the game from a male friend and I forgot to return it. I still actually have the game. I still have the game, and this was like, I don't know, like 8 years ago or something like that. I don't know. It's many years ago. But at least he actually borrowed a game from me as well, which was actually Ratchet and Clank. And he forgot to return that, so we both forgot to return the games. It's not like I stole the game and I got my game back from him. So yeah, it's not like I'm a thief or anything. Please don't think of me as a thief. So he's almost done right now. He's now over and done with. Haha, Draco. Crabbe and Goyle have lost and we're now going to leave. Goodbye, Draco Malfoy. So now we come out to this area. There's some slime here, so use Scourge to remove it. And you can see there's a crate right here. There's a door right there which is locked by 2 of those wooden planks. I don't know why they use that, but at least we need to open it. So we need to go over to either side, one of these sides. Just go to the right or go to the left. There's a way to get up on both sides. You can see there's Scourge. So we need to, no, there's slime, I mean, so you need to use Scourge to get rid of it. And there's a lever right here, or a lever, I don't know how you say it. I say lever, but I know that some people say lever. So use Scourge on that, and that will open up one of them. And now you need to go to the other side to do it. And there's actually a bridge right here, which I did notice like many times before, but I remember it this time, so I just used the bridge to get over, so you don't have to go down again and move the crate. Or the, I don't know what you're supposed to call that. So enter the room. And it's completely dark in here, which of course you have to use Lumos. So equip Lumos. And here is the exit from the library. And yeah, we're now going to come out to the reading room, I believe. So we need to be quick because we just step right out into the reading room and there will be prefects. So be very, very quick when you get out here. So just run to the door and leave. And now we are basically done with the night mission. What we have to do now is to return to the Gryffindor common room and give Hermione the book Hogwarts History. And I actually really want that book in person. I want to have that book in my bookcase. Because I would actually really love to read that book myself. But it's not a real book, so yeah. But now that we have Scourge, we're going to go and get the bigger bean, the bigger. I can't talk today. I've had so many problems talking today because I keep talking quickly. So go up here, get rid of this slime with Scourge, open up the chest, and inside you will find the bigger bean carrier bag. And we can now carry 100 beans, and they actually fill up your entire bag when you get the bag. So we now have 100 beans. So we are actually going to go to Fred and George's shop in this video to buy the Alohomora spellbook for 80 birdie bots every flavor beans, which we can afford. And that spell, Alohomora, will help you to open up many locks, for example chests around Hogwarts, so that you can get more wizard cards. So that's quite great. So we're firstly going to give Hermione Hogwarts a history, and after that we will go to Fred and George's shop to buy Alohomora, which will be great to have, even though I'm not doing extra stuff in this Let's Play, because it's just Let's Plays, I'm just doing the story, but it's still good to have, and I'll just show you guys the spell. Why not? So avoid the prefect and enter the Gryffindor Tower and the Gryffindor Common Room, and we can go and talk to Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley.
Harry!
I managed to get Hogwarts a history, but it wasn't easy. Slytherin ambushed me. Crikey!
Can I have a look at the book, Harry?
Here you go.
Here it is! I'll read the passage out. Hogwarts was founded over 1,000 years ago by the 4 greatest witches and wizards of the age: Godric Gryffindor, Helga Hufflepuff, Rowena Ravenclaw, and Salazar Slytherin. For a while, the 4 founders worked in harmony together, seeking out youngsters with magical abilities and bringing them to the castle to be educated. But a rift began to grow between Slytherin and the others. Slytherin believed that magical learning should be restricted to all magic families and that no students of non-magical parentage should be admitted. Eventually, a serious argument on the subject caused Slytherin to leave the school. He built a secret chamber in the castle of which the other founders knew nothing. According to the legend, Slytherin sealed this chamber of secrets so that no one would be able to open it until his own true heir arrived at the school. The heir alone would be able to unseal the chamber, unleash the horror within, and use it to purge the school of all who were unworthy to study magic.
Blimey! I always knew Salazar Slytherin was a twisted old loony, but I never knew he'd started all this pure blood mudblood stuff.
It sounds to me like the horror within mentioned in the book is a monster that only the heir of Slytherin can control.
But what kind of monster?
The kind of monster that can petrify a ghost.
All this talk of monsters has given me the creeps. I'm off to bed.
So off they go to bed yet again. And why do they always go to bed at the same exact moment? I'm not really going to say anything about that. I'll leave that to your guys' imagination. So now let's go into the reading room, if that's what it's called. And avoid Percy, of course, because he's studying again. And what I mean by studying, walking around, he's not studying at all. You can see the book is lying open there at the table, and he's just walking around.
Huh?
He's not studying at all, so just run past him. Just use a spell if you're having problems. And let's enter Fred and George's shop. Quickly. Hurry up. Hurry up. Alright, let's just go right over and buy the Alohomora spellbook for 80 birdie bots every flavor beans.
How much is the Alohomora spellbook?
80 Bertie bots every flavour beans.
Yep, we now have the spell Alohomora. Great.
The Alohomora spell allows you to unlock mechanical locks. There are also
Something that is actually quite funny about this is that there's only 2 more spells to get in this game. This game isn't really that long, to be honest. So now we're going to return to the common room and we're actually going to go to bed. And this is actually the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching this night mission. I really do hope you did. And I'll see you back in the next part, and we'll go and have Transfiguration, I believe. So I'll see you all then. Goodbye.